Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? It's Phoebe here. I'm just gonna wait a little bit, a few seconds, for some of you guys to join. It's 2:30 here where I am. If you guys are just hopping on, please do say hello. Let me know where you're from. I'm from London. Okay. I'm gonna try and see if I can also go live. My page. How are you guys doing? If you're just joining me, please do say hello. Let me know where you're from. Let me know where you're from. Hey, Jasira, thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to come onto your platform. So before I go on, what do I quickly want to do? I'm just going to introduce myself, of course. So I'm Phoebe, and I am a life and business coach, and I'm based in London, UK. So very far away from, I'm sure, most of you guys. And I help women to transfer their skills into a profitable business. As well as that, like I said, I'm a life and business coach, so I also do life coaching, particularly for mothers. And I'll tell you why and how I do all of that. So if you're just joining, please do say hello, let me know where you're from. I really love to interact and get to know and have a conversation with you guys. So if you have any questions, just make sure you comment below as well. And again, I want to say thank you to Jasira for allowing me to come onto your platform. So for those of you who might be new, or you're new to the group or anything like that, just to let you know that Women on the Move is a global empowerment network that is dedicated to fostering digital environment where professionals can collaborate and share, engage with one another as well. Okay. So what Women on the Move also do is they promote, Jasira promotes social networking groups to help women achieve their dreams at a much faster rate. Okay, so and Women on the Move, they are on most of the social media platforms, so Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Okay, so I just wanted to let you guys know. Coming in from Topeka. Okay, so you see, guys, I'm from London, UK, so I might not be able to pronounce some of those names, or might not even have heard of some of those names. So please do bear with me, but thank you, thank you. All right, so like I said, I am Phoebe. I'm from London, UK. Make sure, if you guys are also watching this back on replay, make sure you hashtag replay so that I know you're watching this on replay, and if you have any questions as well. So you guys have to bear with me. I am in my home office, and if you do hear any other noise, it just might be my kids or even my husband making silly noises. Okay, and I have warned them that I'm doing something, so not to make any noise. But I really want you guys to engage with me today, and what I'm going to be talking about today is I'm going to be talking about empowering, and why I have chosen to empower women to start their businesses, and how I got to where I am, right? And I'll also give you a few tips on how you can achieve success, and why achieving success is so important to me. Okay, so tuning in from South Florida. Hey, Bianca, is it Brianna? I was about to say Bianca. Brianca. I hope I've said your name right. um, hey. I was in Florida. I think a month ago. I was in South Lauderdale. Yeah, South Lauderdale, and then I went to Miami. I also went to Orlando. So it was really good. Yes, I said your name right. Great. So yeah, and it was my first time coming to the US and being in Florida, and it was absolutely amazing. I loved it, and I was just thinking about it today that I actually do want to come back to Florida, or just maybe kind of do a whole tour around America. So yeah, so I'm going to be just talking about why I've chosen to empower women. I also do quite a few speaking engagements as well, whenever I'm asked, really, as well. So tell you a little bit about me. So I don't even know where to start sometimes because I have quite an extensive career. So first of all, I am a nurse. I then in the UK we have what we call specialist public health nurses as well, which basically they go around promoting health and basically empowering women as well. So that was actually my role as a nurse as well. So supporting women to look after their kids and to bring health to them and their family, right? So that's my background. I then changed careers because one of the things when I was growing up, I was kind of pushed into the healthcare sort of thing by my mum, and I'm a very obedient child, I would say, and I listened. I feel like I was definitely a good child, and I just kind of fell into the healthcare system. I did change careers, and I went into project management as well, which is what helped me to realize that, you know what, I can actually use the skills that I have to actually start my own business and to help other women as well. So while I was working as a public health nurse, public health professional, however you want to call it, one of the things that I found was that a lot of women were struggling to achieve their goals or do something that they wanted to do. I was always meeting women who wanted to start a business or wanted to get into a career, but they just didn't know how to do it, or they were making up excuses. And the most common excuse that I found was that I felt like they were using their children as an excuse. Now, the reason why I felt like that was because when I did my master's, I was running a business, I was working full time, and I was a new mother and new wife. And I did all of those things and was able to come out, you know, I would say I was able to complete those things, all of those things that I was doing at the same time. And a lot of people ask me, how did I do this in the first place? How was I able to do, do a master's as well as have my child and work at the same time? My daughter was 4 months old when I went back into education to complete my master's, right? And it was a lot of work, but what I remember out of it was the dedication and the commitment and organization as well. Some people don't realize how much you need to be organized in order to achieve your goals, right? So it was very important for me to, be all those things in terms of organization and managing myself, and also having creating a support system around me. Now, one of the things that I found was that, yes, like I said, a lot of women wanted to do things, but they didn't know how to do it. And it hurt my heart to see, these women who had potential, and I would ask them so many questions. And I was basically already using coaching within my role as a public health specialist. And I was already asking them questions, this and that, and I saw women starting to take action as well. And when I also achieved one of my top goals was to move into a five bedroom home with an office and all of those things as well. I wanted women as well to feel like the way I felt. When my living room was empty and we literally just moved in, I wanted to help women to feel that feeling that I had. I was so passionate. I am so passionate about it. So I first of all started a platform. So I went on courses like business courses, just try to like see what's out there and just kind of get into the industry basically. However, I had already started like side businesses as well, things that I started in the past. And although I made some money off it, it really, I thinking about it now, it wasn't my purpose. And once I looked into what it is I wanted to do and things like that, I then decided that I wanted to support women to start their businesses or get into a career that they wanted to get into, so that they can achieve independence, confidence, and show their children what success looks like. And it's so important for me to do that. So guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Comment below as well. If there's anything that, sorry guys, I've got my window open because it is, it's actually hot in the UK right now. So if you can hear some music, it's probably my neighbors. So if you have any questions, and if there's anything that you're currently struggling with right now, maybe in terms of your business, maybe you've started a business, but you're really struggling to either get to the next level, or you're struggling to keep going or find motivation, comment below, let me know, and I am more than happy to answer your questions. So, and let me know if you guys can still hear me. If you can't hear me, I can always fix the audio. I've got my little mic here as well. So yeah, so my passion is to help women. So I started a platform, my first platform, called Bosses and Mums, which is the platform that I started off with, and I also got an award for it here in the UK. So now I can I got it earlier this year, so now I can call myself an award-winning coach, right? So, and I'm very, very proud of that platform and the things that it's done and helped. It's helped women to really get off to the right start, to know how to navigate themselves in order to start their businesses or grow their businesses as well. So that's something that I'm very proud of. And as you do in business, you do evolve and things like that. I still have that platform, but what I'm doing now with that platform is I am moving it more towards face-to-face training for women, for mums particularly, so working with other organizations as well. So I've now have a new platform as well, which is called the Lady Startup Lab. Now this one is a dear platform to me, right? Because what it does, the skills that you have now, some people are not sure about what skills they have, or they want to start a business, but they're not sure what to start a business in. Now what I do is take your skills and actually turn it into a profitable business, right? Turn it into a profitable business. Some people don't realize the things that people would actually pay you for. And that's one thing I really, really want to help women, because I'm the sort of person who doesn't really believe on waiting for other people to, or your company, your employer, to promote you. I feel like you can promote yourself. Why not promote yourself? So I've created this platform where you can actually create your own career. And that's what I love about business, is that I can help you guys to actually take your skills and turn it into a business or a career of your choosing and build your clientele. And I think it's just an amazing way to actually move forward within your life and not actually have to wait for anyone else. If you guys agree with me, let me know. Let me know what you think. Do you think that it is, what do you prefer? You know, starting a business and building your career in business, or maybe you just prefer being in employment? And I'm not saying that being in employment is a bad thing. You know, it is a good thing, because you do build skills and you do build a certain professionalism as an employment person, employee, sorry. So let me know what you think. Comment below, guys. So yeah, so that's the platform I'm on now. And one thing that I noticed as well when I was working with women is that, you know, a lot of women that I worked with felt frustrated. They felt like, you know, they felt stuck in their 9 to 5s as well. And one of the things that this platform does as well is it helps you to create the flexibility that you want. And as women, it's so important to, you know, especially if you're a mother. I am a mother of 2 as well at the moment. So it's so important to create that flexibility that you want. And my goal for you guys, for women out there, is to basically show our kids what success looks like. If any of you are mothers, comment below, or type yes, or show me a like. Type yes. I want to know who's a mother here as well. I want to know who's a mother. Can you relate to what I'm saying? Showing your children what success looks like is so, so important. One of the things, oops, guys, I think you guys have been commenting. Oh my gosh, okay. Sorry. How did you hire professional help to help you build your brand, or did you work on it all by yourself? So no, I didn't work, so I did hire professional help in terms of working on my brand. A lot of it, to be honest, I did do it by myself. But in terms of starting a business and things like that, I did get a help. So I've had like life coaches, I've had mentors, I've had business coaches. I hired a branding coach as well, who actually helped me build my brand and show me and how to learn how to build my brand. So yeah, I did. And how did I hire? So I just kind of sort of did my research out there. Everything that you do, in my course as well, I emphasize the importance of research as well, because in anything that you do, you need to make sure you do your research properly. And I sort of found people who kind of could relate to me as well. It was so important that I had a connection with that person in terms of maybe they understood me, or maybe again, their professionalism was very important to me as well. So it's more about looking at who you can connect with, and that's why I love social media. Social media allows you to get access to anyone. I don't like thinking about it with social media, like there's people that you might have not had access to before that you can have access to now, and it's just with a click of a button. So that's what I love, is just connecting with people online. And that's something as well that you guys need to really make sure that you do as well, is connect. And I had a problem with connecting as well. I am an introvert, so yeah, I am an introvert, and I used to, or I say I'm still working on myself in terms of going to networking events, but I do believe that going to networking events, or even just networking in general, wherever you are, just networking is so important and vital for anyone who wants to be in business, because you can't build it all by yourself. And I know that firsthand. Okay, amen to that. Oh gosh, there's so many comments. Okay, wait, bear with me, guys. Yes, I'm a mom. Hey. Trinette, is that how you say your name? I'm Hagen. Great. Hey. Um, it's very important to lead them by example. Definitely trying it. It is so important, and that's something that is I'm so passionate about, because I don't want to be in. When I was a public health nurse as well, what I found is that history does repeat itself, and sometimes it's so easy for us to say it doesn't, but history does repeat itself. And I found that a lot when I was employed as a public health specialist as well, and which is why I do train women, especially moms. I don't just work with moms, I work with women, but I do believe that history does repeat itself, and in order to change that, you have to change something about yourself. You have to change something that your past didn't do. And again, I believe that as women as well, we are 2.0. We are our children, sorry, are the 2.0 version of their parents, if that makes any sense. So I always believe that children are born to be better than their parents, right? So if I am great, then I know my kids are going to be great, and that's something that I'm trying to pass on to everyone else as well. So yeah, it's very important to lead by example. Let's go to the next comment as well. Ooh. Hi Kalila. Hey. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, cool. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Oh, you're also a nurse as well. Great. And that's what I love as well about nursing as well, is that we have so much talents as well. Like, our skills are transferable, and that's one of the things that I do as well. Like I said, is I help you to transfer your skills into a business. That's one thing I do love about it as well. I'm just trying to go through the comments and make sure I'm answering your questions. History does repeat itself in order to change. Yes. Great. I love it. So guys, in order for you to achieve success, I have 3 main key points. I could give you so much more about the things you need to do to ensure that you are achieving success, but I have sort of figured out and tried to pick 3 things that I feel like will really, really help you guys. So one thing I know for sure is that you have to embrace your difference. Now, what do I mean by embracing your difference? Now, understanding what is it you are good at, what is it that you really want to do, what is it that you people ask you to do. Now, that is the thing that makes you different. And why is that? Why does it make you different? Because you are good at it. You have been called to do it. Okay. And think about it. Um, People who tend to do what they're good at tend to have more success. They tend to have more success and tend to go really, really high. For instance, I'd say look at these beauty YouTube. I mean, there's so many people who can do makeup and things like that, but then you have this certain people who, I guess, have just a knack. If you guys know what I mean, have that little thing that makes them that extra good in doing people's makeup or being a YouTuber or helping people to lose weight. There's something about them that there's a reason why everybody wants to go to that person, and it's because that is their thing. That is the thing that they have been called to do. And so it's all about embracing your difference, because the thing that makes you different is what will bring you the money, right? The thing that makes you different is the thing that will bring you the money. So I really want you guys to make sure you embrace it. Embrace that thing that's different about you. If you, I don't know, like if you guys, let me just try and think in my head. I should have come up with an example. If your thing is to, let's say, write. Let's say you love writing, but you just like to write for the sake of writing. There's so many things that you could be as a writer. You could be an editor. You can have your own business as an editor. And I know there's lots of people out there who need help with editing their work, doing all these things, you know. So literally, it could be the littlest thing, and sometimes it goes over people's heads in terms of their skills. But really think about, what is it, that thing that people come to you for? What's the thing that you enjoy doing? Embrace your difference. Okay, let me go down and see if there's more comments. I have to scroll down. Ready? Yes, embrace your difference. Definitely. Um, exactly. I love this. Cool. Yeah, so embrace your difference, right? So the next thing that I do want to say is consistency and persistence. So that's me cheating, right? I'm putting 2 into 1. Consistency and persistence. Sometimes I say to myself, I don't know anyone else that is as persistent as me. But you have to have persistence and consistency when you are in business. Now, a lot of people want to start a business and think that it should happen straight away for them, that they should start making 6 figures straight away, and it really does not happen like that. Anyone who tells you that, you know, you start a business now and you can start making 6 figures today or tomorrow or within a month or whatever, you know, is a lie. There are some odd occasions, but very, very rare, like probably 1 in 10,000, 1 in 1 million or something like that. But you really want to be consistent and persistent. So what does consistency mean? It means showing up every single day. Every single day. And what do I mean by showing up every single day? It means doing something every day to work towards that bigger goal. We all talk about goal setting and things like that. I could make this whole live about goal setting and how to goal set, but we have a lot of that already. But if you have a goal and you're not being consistent in terms of the things that you need to do in order to achieve that goal, then it will take you a very, very long time. So you have to do that little one thing that will help you to get to that goal, and then you have to be persistent. You have to continually do it. You have to be there to, you know, to continually go about doing going about your business, right? So yeah, so show up daily, guys. Show up every single day. And sometimes I don't want you guys to like stress and say, "Oh, I need to come on live or I need to post every day." Now there are some things that you can do. One of my blueprint that I've created talks about setting yourself up for success. There are some things that you can put on automation, such as schedule. You can have a scheduling tool to help you post every day, or um, help you get in front of your audience every day. So you don't always need to stress yourself out. There are some ways that you can actually make life easier for you. And that's why, again, within my new program, what I do is I like to work with women who are sort of working as well right now, because that, again, I can help you to really use your skills to start your businesses, right? And your business will be working while you are still in your 9 to 5. There are things that you can put in place to make sure that things are still running while you're still busy doing something else, while you're working or while you're being a mum, all of those other things. And that's what that's another thing that I can talk to you guys about. But that's the second one, is consistency and persistence. And then my last one, my third tip that I want to give you guys is not to wait on others. Not waiting on others. Do you know why I said that? Let me just go through these comments and see if there's any questions you guys have. Automate. Yep. Use scheduling tools. These are big time savers. Yep. Time savers. What free affordable scheduling tools do you recommend? So it depends which one. For Instagram, I love, 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 love using Planoly. Do you know why? Because this is what I used to use. I don't post as much now, and I do that strategically. But when you're starting out, the thing that I used to use is Planoly, and Planoly basically, Planoly lets you, sorry guys, Planoly, sorry, I'm having disturbances right now. That's my kids knocking on the door. They know they're not supposed to come here, but I'm doing something right now. So anyway, Planoly is basically you can post, or you can create your post and put it all in this tool, this app, and you can see what your feed will look like, and then it will just automate. You can schedule it to just send to post it, upload onto Instagram as well. You can now actually do that with stories. I haven't tried it for stories because I just sort of like to just show up sort of thing, but you can use the same app to go up on to use on stories as well. Yeah, Planoly's, yeah, for IG too. And also, if you are on Facebook as well, you can actually schedule your post as well. Schedule your post to post on Facebook, which is a good thing. Which is what I used to also do as well in my Facebook group. So guys, yeah, so my last one, let's go back to my last point. So my last point was not waiting on others. Now, what do I mean by this, right? A lot of people are waiting for others to promote their businesses. Now, I'm going to put my hands up because this has sort of kind of not frustrated me, but for me, I'm the sort of person that I don't hold anything dear to my heart, right? Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. Everyone has got their own life to live. And one thing, especially people that I've spoken to or got on a call with, and one of the problems they tell me that is that, oh, they posted this and they shared this with their friend or their family, and this person did not promote it and things like that. I have got like 1 minute left, guys, but please bear with me. I know I should be finished by now, but I'm just going to make this last point. And one thing is that they hold it dear to their heart and they get frustrated and they want to give up because no one else is posting or sharing their business and services. Now, one thing that I always say to people is, instead of you sitting around complaining about how this person won't help you, what you need to be doing is marketing to the people who want to hear you, right? Because there's nothing sad to see someone complain about how their friends or family are not posting, not sharing, and not. People have got their own lives to live, and everybody has their own problems or their own goals that they are actually trying to achieve, right? So no one is, I'm not saying no one, there are people who will support you and things like that. Great. If someone supports you in your business, see it as a plus plus. And this is something that I really want to just kind of let you guys know, is that don't hold it dear to your heart. If someone supports you and things like that, that is a plus plus. Appreciate them and things like that. But you want to be using that time, using your breath, using your energy to market to people who actually want to listen to you. And that's, I really, for some reason, I don't know, this month or this past 2 months, a lot of people have been complaining about this. And you know, I run events as well myself here in the UK, and ask me how many of my friends, you know, I guess, have shown up to my events. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, don't hold it close to your heart. And you know, I don't ever hold it, because if you do, it can really put you down, and you don't want to be in that negative mind. You don't want to be in that negative space. You want to be in a positive space. You want to have this sort of like a growth mindset. There is a book that I do recommend. It's called The 4 Agreements. You guys should read it. The 4 Agreements. If you could write that in the comments, that would be great, because that book is amazing. You can get it on Amazon or something like that as well. Yeah, so that's my 3. So in order to achieve success, those are my 3 points: is to embrace your difference, consistency and persistence, and as well not waiting on others, guys. Okay, do you guys have any questions before I leave? Do you have any questions? Any questions? I hope this is okay. So guys, what I should have said is, make sure you do share this within your community as well. Don't forget to also like as well, and share. You know, someone else that you know might need to hear this as well, so do share it within personally and publicly as well on your pages as well. And you can find me at www.phebiking.com as well. However, check me out on Facebook, Phebi King, and also on Instagram, Phebi King. And if you guys, so what I do offer as well is I offer clarity and cash assessments, which is where I go through with you all the things that you do currently now, and pick out the skills that you have that you can actually turn into a profitable business, right? And this is like literally free. So if you guys want a free assessment, a clarity and cash assessment, where I help you to basically organize yourself and think about what it is that you really, really want to offer that will be more profitable, because sometimes people will start businesses that are not really profitable. So I help you do all of that, help you map out your path to success in these assessment calls. So if you guys want to actually get in touch with me, or you want to have one of these clarity calls, then make sure you message me. You can message me Phebi King, as well as Instagram or Facebook, whichever one. I am on both. Thank you so much. That's okay. I have very good experience, and I understand. Very good point. Great. Thank you, Daphne. Hope I said your name correct. And I think that is all. Yeah, so don't forget to share, like, and all of that stuff. Guys, I will speak to you guys later. Make sure you connect with me. I'll be in the group as well. So I'm more than happy to speak to you guys. See you later. Bye. Thank you again.